What is up everyone, PureChaosX here with another radio controlled car video. A few weeks ago I just got done finishing up restoring this Acme Condor, which I'd never heard of. FYI, it's for sale on eBay if anyone wants it. But yeah, I got done restoring this Nitro. It's only the second Nitro I've ever had. I know nothing about Nitro, so this was all kind of new to me, except for that I do have that one HPI bullet, but other than that I'm still a noob at Nitro. But I did manage to restore this to very good condition, if I'm being honest. It's pretty good. Original wheels, original exhaust, original manifold, original shocks. Not original body, because I can't find one. And not original wing, this is just one I had lying around. But for all intents and purposes, it does work. And it is for sale if anyone wants to purchase it. Because I don't need another Nitro, to be honest, one is enough. So that's for sale, although it doesn't have a transmitter or receiver. However, I have recently purchased another car that needs to be restored. This does have a transmitter and receiver, which I will actually include with that. So it will have a transmitter and receiver eventually. But the one I bought, this is the transmitter that comes with it. It's a Maverick that I bought. Is that even in focus? It looks blurry. That is not in focus, is it? Is that going to focus? It wants to, but it isn't. Ugh. It will not focus. There we go. Bloody Nora. Okay, so that's the it's a Maverick. This is actually a bit nicer than I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be like a cheap piece of, but it's actually pretty good. This is it's a Maverick that I bought, and it also came with what looks like a rather expensive charger. One of them. Unfortunately, the LCD screen is a little broken, but the charger itself does work, so I got it with that as well, which was nice. Did come with the battery, but the battery is completely effed and it won't charge. But hello. But I bought this off of the eBay for £80. A Maverick Strada XT Evo S, whatever that is. I've heard of the Strada, but I didn't know there was an Evo version. But yeah, I bought that just on a bit of a whim. I kind of enjoy restoring RC cars, and I had fun with this one, even though the engine was a pain in the backside. I wanted to do another one, but electric. So I went looking. I did find one that was in need of restoration, a HPI Bullet Flux, the electric version of my Nitro. But unfortunately somebody picked it up, so I couldn't get it. Then I found this for pretty much the same price, 80 quid. And it was a lot more complete as well, so whoever bought that HPI Bullet kind of got the worst end of the deal there, because I'm glad he bought it, because it meant I could find this. So body shell is in actually pretty good condition, no cracks or splits or anything. Some decals are peeling, some dirt, but other than that, it's rare to find an old shell that has not been damaged in any way. Still in one piece. And this is the inside. This is not the battery that came with it, this is my own battery just to test it, and it does work. Was missing a dog bone or a drive shaft, so I've actually bought 2 pairs of drive shafts to put in this, and some wheel hexes because there's a bit of an issue with the wheels, but they do spin. So all 3. Motor does spin. Actually, we'll plug it in quick. Boop, like that. This works. There we go. And this works. Like that. That's good, and it does work. It sounds very rough, which might just be the motor, or there's just like no grease anywhere. It's a bit dry, but it does work. The front wheels aren't quite as good because there's no drive shaft connecting this one, so there's no resistance at the front. But yeah, it does work. So yeah, like I say, very rough. It might just be that the motor's caked, you know, it's had it. I will be getting a new motor anyway. Might go for brushless in the future, I don't know, but I might just get like an LRP 14 turn motor. Kind of like the one that's in my recent TT02 upgrade. But then again, this is a 550 motor, I think. So I might see if I can find a 550 motor just to kind of match it. And a speed controller to go with it, because I don't know what the speed controller is capable of. It's an MSC 22, and I think this is a 22 turn motor. So I don't know if this thing is limited to 22 turns, I don't know, but I will replace that as well. And the steering servo. Also needs some new shocks, because although these aren't in bad condition, they're not rusty or broken. This one here, if the camera will focus on it, is bent, as you can see. If the camera will focus, because I don't think it is. Is it focusing? I really can't tell, actually. This camera is crap. That still looks blurry to me. But yeah, you can see that is bent. All the other ones are okay, but that one's bent. I can't see any reason why I can't bend that back. I will bend it back, and the shock should be fine, but I will definitely ooh, why is that one? No, never mind. Yeah, I will definitely get some new ones. It seems as though a few of the parts from the FTX Carnage will fit this, including the dog bones, which I'd known that sooner, because then I could have got some cheaper. So the dog bones I bought for this specifically are like £7 a pair, whereas the FTX Carnage ones are like £3 a pair. So I could have got some cheaper ones, which is kind of annoying. And I think the turnbuckles all fit as well from the Carnage. Obviously with the adjustment of size you can change it. And I think the shocks from the Carnage fit as well. You have to get two pairs of the rear Carnage shocks to fit on these. So yeah, I'm going to get some of those as well. Maybe a lipo. But yeah, so this is my next project, as it were. It's not too bad. It smells of age. Absolutely smells of age. Give the body shell a bit of a clean up and get a new body as well, if I can bloody find one. Everywhere I look, they're out of stock, but they can get hold of them, but they are out of stock everywhere. Kind of annoying. So yeah, and I will of course replace this receiver with my own, and put this receiver, if it fits, into the Acme Condor, so I can sell the Condor with a transmitter and receiver. So yeah, and yeah, there we go. I'm not sure where this video series will go. Obviously I'll make videos every time I buy some parts. But I'm not sure about how to record the progress. There's not really much to show. It needs a clean, that's about it. So yeah, I'll make videos obviously as I receive each part, like, you know, as I upgrade the parts and get new ones. But yeah, I'll have to figure out how best to make this into a series, or how to record it. So but yeah, this is my next RC project after the Condor. That I'm selling, this I'm keeping, hopefully. So yeah, get some new wheels as well, because these tyres are actually cracking a bit. So, and I don't like the look of them. They're very plain and boring. So diff's nice and smooth though, the rear diff. Yeah, anyway. Yeah, so yeah, we'll see how this goes. I'll get some new parts for it over the course of the next few weeks, and I'll make a video about, you know, as I get them, and we'll have a look at it once it's finished. And I'll try and get this shock bent as well, bent back. So yeah, like I said, I'm gonna get some new shocks anyway, but I want to see if I can repair that, since there's nothing else wrong with them. They're still in one piece, no rust or anything. They don't feel like they've got oil in them, so I don't know if they're gonna leak. I have to figure that out. So yeah, anyway, that's going to be my next RC project, a Maverick Strada XT Evo S. Despite the fact that it's an Evo S, I think normal Strada XT parts will fit, and most of the normal Strada line will fit, because if you look at that, it came with the manual. Yeah, the Strada does consist of multiple different versions, like monster trucks. Where am I looking? One side. Monster trucks, short course, the Truggy that I've got, the XT, and a buggies and touring cars and drift cars and whatnot. So there are quite a few models, or variations on the Strada, and there still is. Even though this is an old one, the Strada still exists, and it's still multiple different models. So yeah. Oh god, that smells of age. Phew. And I might sell this charger as well, but like I said, I can't get the LCD screen to work. There's segments missing. I took it apart to look at it. Everything looks fine. Solder joints look fine. Circuit looks fine. So I don't know, maybe the LCD display itself is just cooked. So I don't know. But the charger itself does work. And it looks an interesting charger, but a bit confusing to operate. I'm pushing buttons and the display's doing things, and I don't know, it's a bit weird. But yeah, I might stick that on for sale. I doubt I'll use it. I have a Traxxas charger that I use for charging LiPos and NIMH, so yeah, I use that. So yeah. Anyway, that's the intro video to my next RC car restoration project. I'm kind of wishing I'd done some videos for that, but the engine itself, it took me so long to do. I just kind of lost interest in doing any sort of videos for it, so I couldn't be bothered. And yeah, so we'll see how it goes as I get some new parts for it, hopefully. Like I said, a lot of them are out of stock, but they can get hold of them. It will just take several days, so days will pass before I can actually get some parts for this properly. But we'll see how it goes, and we'll see how it drives. So yep, there you go, that's part one. That was the introduction. So thank you for watching, hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you all in part 2 of the Maverick Strada XT Evo S restoration. Hopefully it goes okay. So thank you for watching, hope you enjoyed it. See you all in the next video. Bye.